Hello there, I'm Tim and he's John, and this is How to Murder Blocks, a Minecraft adventure going all sorts of places.
Still going.
Yeah.
We've updated our map.
Yeah, look at the map. I came on during the week, was a bit bored, and did a bit more terraforming, pushing the edges of civilization back. You'll see a lot of dark green blobs there. I took a whole bunch of saplings of various types out with me and tried to make a few more bits of forest and things to liven the countryside up. Still quite a lot of grey though, but I'm missing some bits from this terra incognito on the edge here. Which I believe, according to the great big, huge zoomed out map, is a tiny little guitar-shaped side continent there that we need to oppress and subjugate. So we should be doing that at some point.
Have you
it's a sort of
seen
background
a
hobby of mine.
by any chance?
No.
I didn't think so.
I understand it's musical. But yeah, it's lots of grey. I'm getting there. Filling it in as we go. It's nice seeing it grow out, actually.
Yeah, we should probably give a quick update too, because we haven't shown the map for a while. So here we've got our old base, all happily. Then down here we've got our new bits. This is the blood magic thing we did last week.
Yeah.
Which is our new altar. And this
Big
is the new
steppy
building
pyramid
you've made, which we'll talk about when we get there.
We'll go and have a look at that in a minute.
That's our nether portal and stuff. There's our really, really large, big, boring brutalism building there with... Actually, you can see all of the
little dots.
Things on top.
Yeah. That's all your little windmills.
You can even see the witchery rings for the rituals.
The ritual circles there.
Yeah.
There's the small hidden shed in the far end of the forest. I don't even think you found that yet.
No, I have, yeah.
There's the library tower. That light blue diamond thing there is the beacon. It's our main beacon. I've been pushing the desert forward a bit, just to... actually liven things up a bit. Somewhere for the cactuses.
Here's our boss fight area.
The boss fight area. I pushed the grass out that way, or the earth anyway, a bit. I think we need to measure that next time I'm in there flailing wildly for my life, so that we can start to build a proper functioning arena in there to make life easy for ourselves. Various ground-based flowers. I'm going to run the mana transfer system out that way as well, so we've got a mana reserve out there, and we can probably use all sorts of Botania flowers to make life a lot easier when we fight them, because we've got to do a second one of those is even more difficult. I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest. I might make you do that one.
I'm really not sure that...
No, it would be me doing it, won't it? Still, something to look forward to.
Yep. Shall we go back to the main area?
Yeah, okay.
Let us leave your deep dungeon thing.
Well, domination.
Back into the daylight.
There we go. There's the Elven Portal. I still don't think this is a good idea to leave. I mean, they say you should be able to run it permanently, but I think that's probably just showboating.
You've made a new...
I've got 40 levels. The trouble is the mana system's totally full now. We need to spend more mana. I mean, we've got pools overflowing with the stuff all the way up the chain now.
You made a new road?
Yeah, because I kept just ignoring the other road and jumping off the cliff, so I made a new road. When did I ignore that one? Because it's slightly diagonal, which is a shame.
Right, okay, come here.
I'm coming here.
See that?
Hello, robot.
See that essence berry bush in the middle?
Oh, yeah, look.
That I discovered a couple of episodes ago while doing dungeon delving.
I remember. I didn't think there was any of those essence berries in the this mod pack.
Do you want to harvest it?
Okay.
But do you want to now drop what you harvested? Because
okay. There it is.
Okay, now do you want to go pull all of those out of the AE system?
Okay. Berry. There it is. 15. 17.
Okay, now open up what the world came to be.
Right. What the world came to be. Oh, chapter 1. One quest with unclaimed rewards.
We've completed chapter 1.
Spelunking Fanatic. Where did that come from? That wasn't even in the book. Did you accidentally complete that?
I don't know where it came
Well,
from.
unlock that.
It was just there. Anyway, it gave us some rubbish stuff, which is now put in the AE system.
Oh, look, a full set of iron armour. I'm so pleased. Essence bushes, though. It's got a title scroll, I think.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Yeah, the essence bushes are completely useless to us, so don't worry about it.
I'll chuck it. I just chuck everything in here now.
Yeah.
I made another big hard disk as well.
Oh, excellent.
So you've got even more room to shovel our junk into here.
Yeah, basically the general thing for the week is to make another hard disk.
Yeah, anytime the whole system's not doing anything else important, we make more space to store rubbish. So we've completed chapters 1 and 2. I'm getting a real good feeling about this. So the way the world works, 78% completed. What have we still got to do in there? Oh, it's the end.
Let's
And
pretend.
the Gaia 2 Guardian.
Let's pretend we've ignored that. What the world teaches? Mail order catalogue we got to make,
Mail order catalogue. What?
which I think we can probably just do.
Blood-soaked mail. Your quest for knowledge has led you to learn of a curious tome delivered from the skies. Hold a specific mail. All right. Just want to know all the catalogue.
If I make some glass, then I should be able to do this.
Inksack book, feather glass. Is that it?
Done it.
Oh, I suppose it had to unlock from somewhere else first.
Protection task. We now got to make a sanguine scientum. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sanguine scientum. Okay. No, can't spell that right. Sang. No, it's not clicking in the NEI thing.
I don't. Okay, now I've got to drop this down somewhere.
I'm going to assume you know what you're doing with this one.
I don't know. You might want to follow me and get your sword out just in case. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. But
Am I going to have to kill you?
Possibly.
In case you go rogue.
He does want us to stand back, so I'm going to go do this out of the way a bit.
Are we going to take it to the Gaia arena? The Cracked Sands weapon testing area?
I think we should just to be safe.
Doesn't mash up everything we've spent months patiently rebuilding.
Because I really don't know what this is going to do. Although I've got this horrible feeling that we're actually about to open up a rather nasty bit of questing.
It's called blood magic. That's the big clue, I think. Actually, I'm going to... Where's my bauble case gone? There it is. Going to put on my special amulet as well.
Oh, close enough.
You sure? Whoa! Wow! Did you see that? That wasn't even lightning, that was a god ray. Crikey. Alright, has that completed something?
Yep.
Cool. Hooray! A book and some experience drops. That's worth doing. These hands ne'er be clean. Blood-burned tome delving into the darkness. Alright.
We have a new book.
I just typed blood into the item system. It's come up with 6 pages of stuff. I'm going to just assume you know what you're doing with this one.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I do.
Blood-burned tome. Alright. Blood-burned tome. Oh! Right. Glass shard.
Oh, that's
quill.
easy.
Oh, mage's blood orb, master blood. Actually, any blood orb by looks of it. No, yeah, apprentice blood orb.
I can do that. That's no problem.
You got all that, have you? Right.
I know how to do it.
I'm so proud. Sanguine Scientum. What's even in here? Classic tragic backstory. Oh, all right. Blood altar. Oh, it's the it's the crafting guide for blood magic.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, we're way past that.
Well, you might be. I'm more of a Thaumcraft myself. Thaumaturge? Thormist? Thormon? I've no idea. Don't really like blood. Where'd you go?
A systems partially off.
Gone up the hill.
I see what you mean about the E system. It does turn off when we walk away.
It's a bit flaky, yeah. You have to give it a chance to warm up. I think it has to redo the power through the pipes. Is it the kinesis pipes?
No.
Maybe we should replace those with the other pipes that don't have fancy effects.
Make up your mind.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, we should use that one because that's
these
the best
kinesis pipes look cool, but I think each piece of pipe has to individually refill each time we load the chunk, which means the whole thing goes offline, possibly. If we had some pipes that just do it all by magic and don't actually track each piece of pipe, I don't know. Talking gibberish, probably.
Yep, you are. We both are, and it's just amazing that no one's noticed yet.
Delving into the darkness. What's that one need then? You got that blood burn thing. Delving into the darkness. That's another orb, but a book and some black dye, ink sac, or floral black powder. Oh, those are easy. You done them yet? Soul chunk claimer. Another one of them unhappy-looking peanut things.
Do we ever figure out what they're for?
I don't know. We get another one for doing this, so I'm sure they'll come in handy later. Locked quest requires 1-2 quests completed elsewhere. It's got a skull on the cover. That's a occult account. Crimson Rites. To research creation of the Crimson Rites tome, you'll need to have undergone the Eldritch Epiphany.
Okay, I've made the blood orb thing.
I put my orb into the system.
Yeah, I made the tome thing. Now we need delving into darkness.
Yeah, that's even easier. Book and quill, black powder, and something else. All very mundane stuff. Let's take the tainted amulet off again. Don't need that while I'm standing under our beacon.
Needs a weak blood orb. Why does it need a weak blood orb? Just
Sure.
a weak?
Are you sure? I think it uses any.
No, it was.
Oh, no, quite specific. Diamond into the blood altar.
Okay, so we've got that. Yay, claim award.
Oh, this is brilliant. We get so much done. We'll be able to stop doing this at some point.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
I'm quite enjoying it. Take a moment to step back and look at what we've done, what we've achieved. It's an amazing place. I'm proud. There's only two of us.
It's the poor viewer I feel sorry for. Okay, so that
Each of
now
us has half a wit. Look what we've done.
closer than we've been. Okay, so what the world enables, that's a whole episode in itself.
Oh, it's
Okay.
just the big daddy diving stuff. Yeah, looking forward to
Right, I reckon we're back to blood magic.
that. Scrolling. Life of the world. Oh, there's some seeds. Oh, Shimmerleaf and Cinderpot. Yes, that's Thaumcraft. I've seen stuff about those. I can sort that out at some point.
Yes, I was going to ignore them until we got the Thaumcraft all up and running. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to... Well, you're going to introduce your Thaumcraft area because you went a bit nuts again.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'd be sat here of an evening on my own, twiddling my thumbs, wondering about the meaning of it all.
Look
And
for a half-built altar. I did actually make our altar a level 3 altar, a tier 3 or 1, and I put this little thing on top of it.
what's that? Oh, you buried the pipeline. That's good.
Yeah, this thing on top. If you put the item in the top, it'll only feed it through and put it out when there's enough LP in the system to be able to put it do it.
Oh, it stops stuff despawning. Is that it? Or
No, it means it won't just sit there sucking up and wasting LP. If you've got only some LP in and put an item in, it will use up all the LP and then fail.
right.
Whereas this will make sure it only goes through when there's enough LP.
Right. Hold on then. I stand on the top, do I? Ow!
You don't have to stand on the top.
Oh, just next to it.
Yeah.
Ow!
Are you actually
ow.
looking to see how much is in there by any chance?
I assume it stores it.
Yes, but only to a certain level. And oh no, there's still room. Keep going.
What? No, I've only got 3 hearts left. I'll die.
Anyway,
Alone.
should we make it so that's a lot more efficient?
Can we find someone else to do some blood donor stuff? Can I hit you with it? Did that feed it?
No. Look, the blood donor thing is vitally important. Anyway,
I'm so tired though. It's not even a cup of tea and a biscuit up here. I mean, come on.
you are looking a bit pale. I will give
I
you
gotta
that.
go over to my much more benign facility.
Would you
Here we are.
Would
Here
you
it
like
is.
to describe your new ministry of?
This is the Ministry of Thaumcraft. So Thaumcraft's an entirely different module of magic. We've got loads of different magic mods going on in here. Thaumcraft's its own self-contained thing. It's to do with floating little orbs of mana out in the world called nodes, which powers everything. Yeah, I got some wands here somewhere as well. Do you want a gold wand? You're not allowed to use iron-capped wands because they destroy nodes if you suck the entire thing out.
You can give me any wand you want.
There you go.
Phrasing.
Right, if you have an iron-capped wand, destroy it, and I'm working on making even better ones than that. But anyway, you make a wand.
I do have an iron cap one from back when I did that quest.
Just chuck it in the AE system or whatever. Don't use it because
it's gone away.
you use your wand to draw mana from, if you follow me, up the one of the many sets of spiral stairs that my OCD forced me to build. There's 8 sets of stairs up to the top, up to this floor, because symmetry.
No handrails though.
No handrails, no. So you might recognise these. My colleague here had a half-assed go at this earlier in the main facility. You can probably dismantle yours now. As far as I can tell, it shares the research accumulated. Open up and have a look at this. Can you see loads of symbols you've never seen before?
No, because I unlocked loads.
Did you? So perhaps it's tracking individual
Are there
research and unlocks
47
them.
air at the top left?
47. air. No, 69 air. Oh, interesting.
No, it doesn't share them.
Per player. Right. Okay.
Because I went through and I've scanned every single node on this island.
Oh, it's not nodes. You have to scan stuff as well, objects
Yeah, but you get
and
them from
inventory
nodes as
and
well.
blocks. Yeah, but I think I'm better than you at this. But clearly, what they've not done is had the hexagon research mini game thing. That doesn't seem to actually happen in the regrowth version of this mod. You just open your Thaumcraft and you just, once you've accumulated enough pieces of whatever technology, you just click and it will unlock.
Do you know what's the worst thing about Thaumcraft? That stupid hex-based research thing.
Yeah. So that's been turned off for this mod pack. So basically, you dismantle stuff in a device like this one here. Have you got a big stack of stuff you don't give a toss about on you?
No, but I've got an AE system where if you...
Yeah, I've built it into the wall here. Look, all tucked away nicely with fascias and everything.
You just got fascias then?
Yeah, they're brilliant. No more exposed cables. It's just untidy. So I've made this thing here, deconstruction table. So if you grab a stack of whatever you like, eggs possibly. I think we need eggs. Grab 16 eggs. So this table here basically lets you play a little mix and match mini game to try and discover or create different aspects, I think they're called.
I've forgotten how inefficient this process is.
This is, yeah, you jump on the top there and it will dismantle one at a time various aspects that the objects contain. Where's my... There we go, my thermometer. Thermometer is a thing you can stare at things with. Hey! Apparently you consist of Herba, Precanter, Ira and Humanus.
Yeah.
There you go. So everything in the world is made up of stuff except mods that it doesn't understand, which just don't come up with anything at all. You can also hover over and scan things in inventory to see what those are made of. And it will show you. And basically you can then deconstruct those things to build up different amounts of these various coloured stuffs which are down in bars over there. Anyway, come up to the top deck. You've probably got a completed quest somewhere in your Thaumcraft page.
I got loads.
Yeah. How the world thaumatizes.
Oh, you got a node up here?
I got 2. You've got 2 in your inventory as well. 2. I can't remember which quest it is. One of the Thaumcraft quests gives you 2 nodes as a reward. So when you get those, I want you to put your 2 over here on the corners. One here.
You see, I would have
and
put
one
them
over
up
there.
one.
Yeah, I know. I just stuck it on the floor. I didn't think to put an intermediate block underneath, and now I can't remove them. There are ways to move these about, but that's all a bit complicated. But
There are easy ways to move them around, which we'll get to at some point.
once they're there, you can use your 1 to draw off power, which then you see in the top left corner. There's a new HUD element which shows you the different colours of mana that you've stored in your wand, and that then powers various crafting and creation and all sorts. So I managed to get 2 nodes as quest rules. The other nodes are all out in the world. Hey, my silverwood's grown! Hurrah! It's got a node in it as well. Fantastic. So I took a silver tree sapling from up on the hill where we dumped a load of those back when we made trees. Didn't understand what they were for, and I brought one down here. And look at it. Look at the grass around as well. It is actually changing the biome it's in, which is fantastic. It's the only thing we've come across so far that does that in this otherwise blasted, desolate world. And you can see that reflected in the fantastic new colour of the grass, which is nice. So there we go. So that also has a particular type of wood which is useful for all this crafting. The great woods up on the top of the hill there, they're all used for this stuff as well. There's a whole ecosystem of stuff. Oh, what have we got there? There's a black one and a green one, and what we got over here? This
is a lot nicer because it's got a fire one. Which is
nice.
Wow,
excellent! I didn't think we had any water up here either, so that's good. We've got a good blend of available elements on the Ministry of Magic itself now, which is good.
We'll move those to be a bit more sensibly placed when it comes to the whole automatic recharging system.
It's just somewhere to keep them for now. Interestingly, I've been reading around, and if you put them within 5 blocks of each other, they start to steal aspects from each other, and it all goes a bit weird. So those are fine where they are now. Little dome on the top there, and an open ceiling there. Now my centrepiece is interesting. I'll come down the stairs with no handrail. So there's a special crafting table that you use with Thaumcraft, which has a wand slot. So lots of recipes use magic from the wand as well as the thing that go in the grid as well. So which is really annoying from an AE system perspective, but I'm sure you can crack it.
Don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We're not being too.
Is this one of these things where I've gone really over the top for something we only need 3 clicks out of?
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, here's a bucket with some water in. You can throw things in there, and it will render them down into their aspects.
There is something we can make which auto-fills containers, which is the main thing I want to add to Thaumcraft.
Okay. Over here, I need to expand and improve on all this, but this is a system
Well, that
which...
doesn't work, that's why.
Hmm?
That
No.
doesn't work.
No, you're quite right. There we go. Right, so what it does do is it will manually take 3 jars underneath, and here are some jars I made earlier. So pick up a jar, and you put it underneath here, bunk like that, it auto connects. Then you boil items in the furnace at the bottom, and it breaks them into their different coloured aspects. And then we can see various different jars here that I've stuck labels on, which each have different amounts of pre-rendered down aspect. These jars feed this thing in the middle with a fantastically ominous spinning cube.
You haven't done anything to reduce flux, I notice.
Oh God, go away, notification. There we go. Reduce flux? What's flux? No, flux doesn't happen with me because I'm very careful. I don't just wander off and leave it boiling. But anyway, you put a thing in the middle that you want to enchant or infuse, as it's called, and you put various other components on the pillars around the outside. Then this thing starts spinning, making lots of noise and pulling in colour things from these various jars.
Shall we do some infusing?
Do an infusion, yeah. I haven't put any infusion stablers on there, but apparently you can put loads of symmetrically placed zombie heads and things, and it makes it all better or something. But I think that's probably cheating.
We can wing it.
All right, so what do we want to infuse?
We need to make that special sword.
Oh, you need to... Right, hang on, let's have a look. So, questbook, back out to... This, so basically you're suborning my fantastic Thaumcraft into your wretched blood magic, are you?
Yeah.
Figures. No. What the way the world bleeds? Yes, there it is. So, of blood and blades, Thaumaturge's razor. So that's a combination item using 2 different sets of mods. So, arcane arteries in the Thaumonomicon, Thaumic blood collection. Collect all the blood. So here we go. This is the recipe for there. So we need. So do you have a sacrificial knife of the original sort, the sort of pinky, purpley, bluey one?
There you go.
You got one of those? Okay, stick that in the centre pedestal.
I gave it to you.
Oh, that's no good. I'm looking at book writing on it. Right, so stick that in the centre pedestal. It's right, nothing kicks off until you use the wand on the cube, so we can set up. Right.
Don't forget to balance things.
We need 2 thaumium ingots, which you threw some at me earlier. They go opposite each other, so one on there and one over there. Yeah, it likes symmetry, this whole system. But we've only got 2 pieces to worry about. Basically, as the ritual goes on, the items on the outside pedestals have a chance of popping off the pedestal, and then if that stays uncorrected, if you don't pick it up and put it back on quick enough, then the whole thing starts to go wrong, and there's weird purple mist and eldritch horrors, and hilarity ensues. So instability minor, it says at the bottom of the recipe. So we need 10 Precantato, which is the purple magic 1 star. Which jar's that? I'm sure I had a jar.
We got 55.
55, that's good. I don't think it matters whereabouts those sit.
As long as they're in range.
Yeah, and those all are. I sort of built it with the idea of automating the system, but the pipes are complicated in Thaumcraft 4.
I don't think we need to automate it. Usually you automate it with golems, but I don't think we have them properly.
It's probably fine. I quite like running around doing things by hand. So we need 16 Victus, which is the heart with the rays, the red one. Oh, hello. We've only got 2 of that. Right. So
Okay,
set
what's
the
the
jar
Victus?
off. Right, so Victus. So we checked my previously researched Thaumonomicon
It's light,
notes.
so I can make a guess.
Yeah. Here's a list of all the aspects I've discovered, and if you mouse over the page, Victus, there is a list of all the things that contain Victus. So it's all the fish, cakes, flowers, raw chicken, honey drops, eggs.
I bought you eggs.
You got eggs, okay. Hang on then. Right, so it's not quite as straightforward as that. So throw me the eggs.
I was going to put it in the machine.
Okay, put them in the machine then.
Yeah, pull the thing off. You pull the spare one off. There you go.
Now, the thing is, very few things only contain the one you're after. So we're going to have to bleed off several different sorts of stuff
fine,
out of
I
the
just need
eggs.
to get the right
So
things
that
in.
one's got Victus. Now, because I've got labels on these jars, that jar will only accept the stuff we need. But it sort of... right,
We're getting
okay.
some wolf.
We're getting wolf. What's that? Bestius or whatever. Do I have a jar for that? No. Okay. I need a new jar.
You have one. You've got one in your inventory.
So we stick that there. There it goes. There's the beast stuff. Where's my... have I got any labels? Yes. There we go. I've been doing a bit of this. There we go. Boink. So that'll only accept that now. There we go. It's slime. It wants slime now.
Oh, I've never discovered slime.
See, I'm a much better thaumaturgist than you. But apparently it's all about blood magic now, so... There we go. Jar of slime stuff. Hopefully it doesn't have a fourth thing. Now we can find out. Have you got any more eggs?
I've put 2 stacks in.
Where's my Thaumer? There we go. Right. So if you pick your Thaumeter up onto the cursor and then hover it over the item, it tells you what it is, and it's got slime, life, and beast. So it's only got those 3. So that should now just automatically chunter along until all the eggs or coal have gone.
How many thingy do we need?
Let's find the recipe again.
Because we've got 11 now.
Needs 16. But we should keep it going until the whole stack's used up, I think.
I think we've made.
Oh, you get one from each anyway. It's literally 1 to 1, yeah.
No, it's not though. It's half to 1 because I put 2 stacks in so far, and it's processed 2 stacks, and we're only at 13 in there at the moment.
No, there's a lag to it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it will carry on working even after the items are gone. It's like that. This bar here, you can sort of right-click and bang it. It says it's empty, but.
Well, we want 2 sets anyway, because you're going to want one of these swords as well.
Okay, well, stick more eggs in.
Well, I put 2 stacks in, so if it wants 16, and we got 2 16s...
The jars can hold 64, and I'm trying to work to make all of these void jars. There's like an upgrade that will just bleed off the excess.
Actually, in case it goes wrong, I will grab 2 more stacks of eggs.
Yeah, okay. So this kind of thing doesn't need any of the wand power, so you don't need to drain nodes and use wands to power all this. It'll come straight from boiling down commonplace items and not so commonplace. I'm trying to make a silverwood one with the thaumium caps, and unfortunately that needs one of these called Oram, which is a pink one here, and the only thing I've found that contains this Oram is beacons. The business block on top of a beacon. That's quite expensive. Yes, never star per go. But also ethereal essences, which drop from wisps, which in this mod pack only incur in the nether. So we might have to go on a bit of a hunting trip to stock that up if we want those sort of ones. Lots of stuff to do though. I mean, it's like all of these mods that are just thrown in as casual asides in the regrowth progression, that you can actually spend a lot of time and enjoyment just pottering through the particular mod pack in question. So
I've completely blown out the buffer on this.
What are you doing?
It's taking a while to catch up now.
All right.
The purple buffer on the left is full.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. 32, yeah. I'll have to use a spare jar otherwise if we want to use that now. Mind you, yeah, that'd be right. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's crack on with it then.
Okay, pull that off, put it back on the system.
At the moment, the ceiling hangs just there as a spare just to take the excess.
You really want to do that?
Yeah, because I've got little vials that I can transfer from one to the other with, so I can always top this up later. Right. So we'll stick that back on. These literally are just things to hold them at the moment. They don't connect to any pipes or do anything. I was going to try something with the valve system, but it's just such a pain in the arse.
The valve system does not work as you expect. It used to, but hasn't done for versions.
Yeah. Anyway, so right now I think we're ready to go. Let's just check. So we've got the sacrificial knife in the middle. Yeah. No, I can't see. I've got a book in my face.
Yep.
Thaumium ingots either side symmetrically, one on each, and 10 purple stardust in one jar and 16 red heart stuff in another jar.
Close enough.
Okay, so take your wand, bash the cube in the middle. Here we go. Off it goes. Right, now be ready to pick up the thaumium ingot and pop it back on the pedestal if you see it pop off.
Okay, I'll have to jump down because I'm doing a good camera angle for this.
Oh, right, fair enough. No, you can see it drawing stuff. It's pulling one from the alchemic jar as well. There you go. It's crumbled up the items, pushed it in, done. There you go. So now we just hell, that was you. Blimey. There you go. You got yourself a fancy dandy dagger.
Yeah. Do you want to make another one?
Okay. How do you make the initial dagger, sacrificial dagger?
No, you should have one. That's what you were hurting yourself with.
No, I turned mine into an elven knife, which is a different thing.
Don't worry about
that's
it.
That's the Britannia hybrid version.
Okay, that's fine. They're both the same. Cool.
No, yours is slightly more powerful, I think. How?
How many hearts?
Well, none, because you're using it yourself. It does the same, but you've got to... Oh, you do it by throwing an Arthana into a mana infusion pool. God, an Arthana is emeralds... Oh, whatever.
Yeah, anyway, this is a good time to end the episode because I've got my new things for continual blood magic in a lot nicer way because I will double the amount of energy I get per stab. So join us next time when we'll be back to blood magic and away from this
Oh.
weird magic.